G'day everyone, Goober here with another farming video which has me thinking this is the strategy that I've been running for yesterday and today. It's quite good. I might make a little bit of a tweak to it because I'll just quickly show it to you. There's one thing about Nightmare that I just really like. Oh no, I've already made the tweak, which was including this. This is the big guy that appears in the map and is just a massive loot chest. Drops like 20 FE every time he spawns. So that's a 10% chance of, I guess he can drop, the Queen's Grace as well. But every time he spawns, it's just extra loot. So we've got a very high chance for Nightmare to spawn. A bit of Quant. In God of War, we've got the pretty high chance for God of War to spawn with extra stages and Quant. And onto compasses, we've got boss drop quantity here, chance for beacons to be upgraded so we get more tier 8s drop. I wouldn't mind, no, that's good. That's just tier 7s, who cares? Over here, we've got chance for compasses to get replicated and bosses drop compasses. I'm really a fan of the compass drop rate. I'm not a fan of rusted compasses because I think they're garbage, but anyway, I digress. And over here, we have some Eterna with chances for the Eterna keys to be upgraded and all that sort of good stuff, replications and stuff. So it requires an Eterna compass, but they're like 3 FE, so it's pretty negligible. Just some extra quant there, and then on the Clockwork Ballet, I've got everything. I don't think much of the boss when it ever spawns, so a 6% chance for purple cogwheels is good. I feel if you go with the 90% reduced time, it's a little bit tight, and I don't like stress, so I just do 60% and that's fine. So this is the void chart. I'll quickly show you a map. Now, the thing that I love about Nightmare is in the Nightmare, it doesn't give a single about your map modifiers. So the thing that was good about Deep Space every other season was it gave Nightmare a 100% additional drop quantity. That's been removed from the game. So now the Nightmare itself doesn't care if you're getting the confusion bonus from this, because it doesn't apply to Nightmare. So that's very interesting to me. So you can just get this, go in here and excuse me, just keep spamming the Nightmare sort of stuff over and over again. Now, I've got a pretty good Nightmare going at the moment. It's a 45% chance to upgrade. Normally, when it's a 45% chance, that means you're going to have 1, maybe 2 upgraded. I don't want to remove, because I don't want to remove one of these reds. I'd like to convert these ones, but it's probably not going to happen. So all I'm going to do is upgrade. I was hoping to get this one to red as well, so when it upgrades it goes to a rainbow. I was pretty sure this was going to trigger at this point. I do have the Nightmare pets. There we go. 45% chance is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1 in 7 is apparently a 45% chance. Oh, someone's at the door. I kind of like that the map doesn't stop when you go into your inventory, but it also almost kills me a lot. It looks cool, but who knows. So unfortunately the enemies in here are undying, which is very dangerous because I like one-shotting everything in the game. But we should be able to get a fair bit of FE from this. So those extra bubbles that you see spawning are from the season pets. They give a % chance that every time you destroy a route, that it can pop out the extra bubbles. It's like a 10% chance or something. Which, honestly, I have about 10 bubbles, so that should equal 1. But it doesn't. So, anywho, let's clear this. Got some extra shallow dreams. They're worth 2 FE each this season, which is really quite nice. They have made a change that the nightmare doesn't stop until you complete the event, which is kind of cool. But so the nightmare just gives you a ton of loot every time you do it. And it doesn't care about the confusion aspect of your map. So what I want to try is to just put on a 7-2 map and just spam nightmare, leave the map once the nightmare's done, or maybe I'll just go on a super short map. I'll probably do Filthy Forest, to be honest, because it's a very quick map. I'd probably be done with this map by now if it was Filthy Forest. This one's a lot better because it's linear, but that's only better because of the league mechanic. Now, the league mechanic a few days ago, it was nerfed from like day 1, and then I'm like, oh, you're still getting like 50 FE, but even those 50 FE ones have seemingly dried up, and you don't really get those ones anymore, which is pretty disappointing. I just want loot so I can craft stuff. So even that one was a pretty huge, a pretty reasonable amount of stuff, and that was 9 flame elementium. So it just feels bad, you know? I want the league mechanic to be showering me with gifts, but that's just not what's happening at the moment. So I'll show you another map real quick. But in a words hard. Oh, that's the worst. I hate that so much. For some reason my tank is terrible. I didn't die really at all yesterday, and I've died, I was like 96% XP or something, and well, I've died a fair bit today. Maybe the same struggles I'm having with my brain of thinking of words are translating into my ability to play the game. There is enemies everywhere. Let's just kill the boss so I can regen. Alright, so we cleared everything there. Complete the event and see what we get. Looks like it's upgrading that one. We got the Fate. It's funny that people are like, oh, the Fate. Look at that. Where's the FE? Like, what is that? That's garbage. Anyway. Oh, I haven't had this one this season yet. Adds 1 bubble but no more. Upon entering the nightmare, they're replicated once. So basically, we have a reasonable selection here. 2 nightmares and a commodity. So all I'm going to be doing is upgrading these and trying to convert them all to Netherrealm. I'll see you when the nightmare procs. It's pretty frustrating when you get this and then it's still like, hey bro, do you want to add bubbles? No. No, I don't, because I can't. I can't replicate. I can't add. Like, none of these should exist. The only thing you can do is upgrade or convert them to something else. You can't add bubbles. This is what I want. Change the type to Netherrealm and upgrade the quality by 1 tier. I mean, I upgraded the Netherrealm 1 to Netherrealm, but still. Bugger. I triggered at 50%. I didn't really get to upgrade this much at all. So we just get a double of that. But, oh, I've done it again. Every time, I'm going to change that actually. Screen settings, pause the game. It's cool that it keeps going, but it's also not cool. What's this? Not that good. So it drops profound, shallow dream talkings, which are going for a ridiculous amount this season. So 2.5 each. We've got 4 at the moment. Let's see if any drop in this. We should get some. So we've got 2 there. So that's 5 FE. That was a bit dangerous. Going into the damage to get, you know, a tiny bit of loot. But anyway. So another 2 there. So that's 5 FE every time a double drops like that. Sometimes you get 20 or 40 of them from the trash monsters around the map. So it's definitely worth clearing, especially on the really linear maps like this, as you don't have to go out of your way to get them. So we'll just complete that. I think we had 4 initially. That wasn't an amazing one at all, but we still got a whole bunch of compasses and a few of those tokens. So we had 4, now we got 14. So you had 25 FE just in that one drop. Then obviously you're getting these as well, which are going for about 10 each. It's just, Nightmare is still actually insane. It's just not the focus this season, so the price of the stuff is staying really high. Shallow Dream Talking, other seasons, you know, plummets down to 0.1 FE each, but it's just not plummeting yet this season. Maybe if more people do this strategy, then it will. Especially the next strategy that I'm going to try out, because it should be a free strategy in Time Arc 7.2. I'm hoping that the profound, you know, drops and stuff stay relatively high, and hopefully, I'm saying that 1,000 times. I'm saying that a lot because I don't have any high confidence in any of these strategies so far this season. Like that was a red and an orange or something, and it gave me 12 flame elementium on 8-3. Juiced. What the? Alrighty, I'm almost done with this test, which I think. Oh, hello. Free refill day. +1 will be. Oh, okay. Hopefully I can tank it and get a reasonable amount of. That's not that great, but whatever. It'll do. Where is it? It's here. Hopefully I can tank it and get a few rewards. It's a very small map, so it was easy to get to the area. So I'm at 4. If I can get this up a lot, be cool. Bosses spawned. Now it gets dangerous because I'm not very tanky. I could switch to. Is this my XP one? Oh, I still died instantly. I think I'm tankier. No, I didn't switch to the right one. I don't know which one I'm meant to be switching to. I've got one here that's XP, which makes me tankier, I think. Ooh, does this extend the time? 23 seconds. I'm going to have to leave in a second. That'll do. 13 rewards. Let's just end it there. See what 13 rewards gets us. Cool. That was worth it. Yay. I was excited for actually no reason. Anyway. It just feels like they've nerfed the league mechanic over and over again to the point where it's just annoying to do now. So Anyway, I had a cocooned flame drop inside a nightmare. So what I want to do, it's 5, okay, is I want to reset this, but I like that one, so I'm going to keep that one. My compass one I actually quite like, and this is the one that I've been stuffing around in, I think. Excuse me. So star shards are good because it's a boss rush strategy. That's all fine, although I doubt these matter for inside the nightmare. So these are potentials to be removed. I'm not going to need any duration for this because the maps are so tiny. It's all about the nightmare. So maybe I don't even need God of War. Because it's all about the nightmare. It's all about the nightmare, Goober. The nightmare. Nightmare. Even this doesn't really matter. So all I really want is to guarantee nightmare to spawn. That means the maps are free. Because I'm doing 7-2 and the amount of Netherrealm that you have drop is insane. And I want to focus on inside the nightmare. So we want to get to the nightmare as quickly as possible. Which means that we want to take... Yeah, we may as well take these. Minus 5% chance, so we can stack it up to be bigger. Yep, let's go with that. But we also want... We definitely want that. We want that. That's good. Where's the node that I'm looking for? The 80% faster. Oh, this one here. So 100% extra. So I want to kill as few Netherrealm enemies as possible to complete it. That way I can just get to the boss and kill it in 20 seconds and be done with the map. I don't really care for the league mechanic, as you can probably tell from the way I've been talking about it in the last few minutes. Yeah. It's all about nightmare. I would like to get that guy though, because he sticks around even after the Sweet Dream Mist ends. That'd be nice, but I don't need it. So we're going fully into Nightmare. 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 It's the coolest voice line from Path of Exile. You're ready to experience Nightmare. Let's just put it into this. So we're getting double star shards, basically. We're getting some winding keys. We're getting some boss stuff. But really, we're just doing Nightmare anyway. That's all good. Actually, I don't have enough to... Oh, I do. It takes 5. So this has a chance to replicate them. I'm not doing confusion cards, so I don't care about that downside. So let's... Oh, I need to get rid of that one as well. Why can't I copy the... Alrighty, we're doing boss rush. We don't care about the league mechanic really at all. We don't care about the confusion card. All we want is free... I say free, but I've also got this. But I don't really want this. It's nice. Maybe I'll leave on the compass. Just because. So the map that we're going to be doing is Confession Chapel, because Immolating Flame can drop, I want the Immolating Flame to drop. I'm just going to reset this to ensure that it is definitely going, and then I will get on with the test. This is on T7, and that's more than I got from any of those other maps in T8. Doesn't feel like it weighs T8s heavily enough. They removed deep space, and I don't know, 8s just feel garbage, to be honest. Alrighty, so we've got this quick one going. It should be reasonable. This will be the last one before I start my spamming of the Confession Chapel. This is a really annoying layout, which is why I want to keep it to a simple layout, so I can just spam it as much as possible and get as much loot as I can. Oh. It was only a flame elementum, hardly worth going back for. And this is 7-2, so maybe I could tank one of his hits. I'm not entirely sure. It's possible. Probably. Maybe. Probable. Who knows? Can I play what with you? What is it? Bluey puzzles. Okay, I can play bluey puzzles with you. I guess I'll continue this test in a bit. Alright, in a minute. Just let me finish this. Thank you. So this is a tier 7, right? Oh, look at that. 50. Nice. So that's a 92, 103 flame elementium. And it wasn't even that good, to be honest. It was nice, but it wasn't amazing. So if I can just replicate that every 4 to 5 minutes, that'll be a pretty good time, if you ask me. But yeah, I'll finish this map off, then I'll go play puzzles, and I'll come back and do this test. See you in a bit. Alright everyone, this is the first T7 made one. As you can see, it's kind of crazy. I kind of wish I'd left some spots open, but it normally triggers way before getting to 100%. So this is just how it is. We've also already had a couple of those drop, so we'll just quickly check. 15 and 29, basically 15 and 30. It's a very small map, so it's very easy to clear. Unfortunately, we've got ones that move, which is just a little bit annoying. So you just get them down to the threshold, so when they stop, they pop out the enemies, and then you can just kill them straight away. You can get the first 3 down like that, and then after that, you know, the last one will refill because a boss will spawn. Unfortunately, that dropped back there, so a bit of backtracking there. Not always that awesome. So one of these will refill. I wasn't willing to see if I could tank that, because it's not necessary. So one respawned over here. Clear this. Is this something on the ground over here? Yeah. Easy to trap that guy on the wall in here as well, which is good. If there's a gap and he does that dash, he just dashes straight over it. So I'll avoid picking up any of these just to see what drops. Not that amazing, but you know, it's still, there's a 20 stack of FE there. I was hoping that maybe that would increase the chance of Immolating Flame to drop. But the maps are very quick so far. I'm not looking, I'm not juicing, I'm just accepting whatever the top one is. I'm completing the map and then I'm going to the next map as fast as possible for, you know, basically nightmare farming at this point. So you get the couple of star shards, which is, you know, 5 FE each. Not each. 5 FE total from the map. Every map, about every 20 seconds or so. And look at that. All that was pretty much garbage. Just double check to see if that had double, but it didn't. And I'll probably stop this very soon and make an actual by the hour test, as it's pretty fun. It's pretty quick. There's not much fluff. You just click things, complete. Who cares? Just keep going. I might take a little bit more notice if I see a diamond pop up, but considering the speed at which I'm doing these, I'll probably just click straight past it, to be honest. The diamond ones are somewhat underwhelming so far in this. Look at this one's pretty cool. It's just all commodity. Does that mean I'm going to get a lot of FE? Probably not, to be honest. Has potential to drop me a lot. S and a whole bunch of FE or commodity. Could be embers. See if it doubles. Does not. And it dropped me 13 because one was a stack of 10. So, nice. Carnival. Let's see what a Time Mark 7 Carnival gets. I'll see you at the loot. Alrighty, we're at the loot. Did I unpause that? Yep. Alright. See what happens. Looks pretty reasonable. 106 flame elementium and some compasses. Anywho, back to mapping. Bugger, triggered at 25%. Gear bubble, I don't care. 1 to 3 cubes. Ugh. I don't really like any of these, but okay. I'll take 3 yellow cubes, I guess. I've already had 2 sweet dream talkings, so that's 5. It's not the biggest, like, explosions. You're not going to really find any items that are 1500 flame elementium, but it's just very easy, very chill, and you know, requires absolutely zero brain function to do this. So if you're sick of micromanaging things, this will be a great farming strategy for you. Had a hard day at work, you just want to smash out some content without thinking, this is the strat for you. I will wrap this up after this one, and let's just see if I can take this. Oh, I accidentally dodged it. I didn't mean to dodge that. I just didn't want to stop moving because gotta go fast. That's why I've got these wands, because I like going fast. Dated cubes, pretty good. Those are pretty good. That's got double. I really need to update my filter to only show double tier 1s because I can't be bothered price checking anything else. And of course there's no boss. Derp. Anywho, I'll end this here and I'll do a proper by hour test next and see how we go. This map is pretty small. It's got some annoying little nooks and crannies like this one. Have to remember to just go around there all the time. What was that? Proof the Brave. Oh, that's at least 0.01 FE. Anyway. Probably not even worth having on the loot filter, to be honest. Oh, Goddess of the Hunt. Shame it's a quality of life upgrade to, you know, stop that selection. Imagine it costing void chart points just for a quality of life upgrade that you know people want. Did I finish this? I guess not. Anywho, with that, I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.